Hi there Libra, and welcome to your May 2025 zodiac reading. Let's just crack straight on, shall we? See what this month has to offer. We're going to start off with the Tree of Life Oracle, get a general gist of the reading, any messages that want to come through. We've got Victory, Hope, Love and Art. Okay, so you are ruled by Venus, and there is the Venus card there. It's all about self-worth, self-value, self-respect, how we see ourselves, and how we project out to the world what it is that we want, we love, and what we adore in life. Very comfortable in that sense, our abundance and our what's the right word to say? Our desires is a great word to say. Right. So the next card we're going to take is a Healing Spirit Oracle. Again, we're just going to get a general gist for what this reading is, and then we'll hit the tarot and eke it out a little bit. Okay, so here you got your spirit guide can lead you, but can't do it for you. Okay, and whenever I see this card, it always reminds me of the Hanged Man, because it's that same sort of position where you're being taken so far, but you just need to change your perspective, or pull yourself out of that Hanged Man position. Which is what the card is telling you to do. You can only be taken so far, and then you have to put in some of the work yourself. Okay, so we are going to take some tarot and try and figure out exactly what this is all about. Maybe you're looking for some love, and well, you've been taken so far, but you've got to now put in that extra hard work. Make that phone call, send that text message. I don't know, hit like, whatever it is. There's something here about taking that next step. So you got the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, this is good luck, growth, expansion. The universe wants to give you what you want. That's what I'm taking from this. You've kind of got that almost vortexy, swirly imagery on that card as well. So like the turning of the tide, 222 when I said that. But no, there's something that wants to come in. Your guides have taken you so far, but you just need to click on that wheel. Just the next click, you need to take that next step towards whatever your victory is. Maybe you've been hoping or looking for love. Like I say, you are ruled by Venus. You got the 9 of Wands, which is the Wounded Warrior. Okay, so maybe you feel like, you've been through it, some heartbreaks, some past loves that have maybe treated you badly, or you've got some wounds, you've got some scars. I would just say yes you do, and they make you who you are. Without those, you wouldn't be the person you are. Without the heartbreak that you've been through, you wouldn't know what it is that you want and don't want in a relationship. So wear those wounds with pride and honour. Okay, we've got the 2 of Pentacles, which is all about balance. Okay, changing the energy up, so you put some energy into one area of your life. Maybe that's why you've only gone so far, is because you've been putting a little bit too much time in at work, or other things. It could be anything, hobbies. It's sort of been an element of distraction, but you've got this perfect time to bring yourself out of this. Is it a funk? I don't know if it's a funk, but to take yourself forward. It's not to bring yourself out of anything, because I think where you are is quite comfortable. Bring you out your comfort zone. Maybe that's what it is I'm trying to get to. We got the 2 of Swords. Okay, so you're at a crossroads. It's decision time. Do you go left? Do you go right? Do you pay more attention to this pentacle? Do you pay more attention to that pentacle? Do you want to put more energy into this wand that might need a little bit of extra healing? Take it as it resonates. But you're at this crossroads. It's decision time. You've been taken so far by your spirit guides for whatever this desire is over here. This love, this hope. And you've got, sorry, I'm having an itch, scratching my arm. You've got to take yourself now. It's like you've got to spread your wings. Okay, spread your wings, Libra. Okay, you've got Page of Swords. Yep, so decision time, definitely decision time. Maybe you've been wanting something, you've been spying maybe on some, like, like I said, maybe it's time to send that message. You've been keep looking at their profile. You keep questioning whether or not, the divine wants you to hit send, or, DM someone or follow or like a picture, or feels very social media-y because it came out first. So if that comes out first when I'm explaining something, I tend to stick with it because it tends to be what it is. So I say social media apps, dating apps. It could be a dating app, but someone or you've seen that you like the look of, and you've kind of been, I don't want to say stalking them because that's awful, but you've been keeping an eye on them from a distance. This could be someone keeping an eye on you from a distance. I do feel like I should put that out there because it always could be. If I'm reading for someone and that's the energy I get is like an outside thing, then it means they're very close to you. So someone could have been looking at you, but there could be some communication coming in. Don't overthink it. I think you're overthinking it. You're being in this upside down hangman type energy. It's because you're overthinking it. You're kind of thinking about past relationships, past things that might be holding you back. Don't let it hold you back. Take that step forward towards a new love. It could be an offer of love coming in. The universe could be coming in with this Ace of Cups being like, here's your new love offer. It could also be filling your own cup. I feel like because it's coming in under the 9 of Wands, that you've been filling your own cup. You've been dealing with some of these wounds and some of these past experiences. And I really hope your cup does overfloweth, because then you can give to someone else. But there really could be this offer of love coming in. Somebody you've got your eye on. I do feel like somebody's got their eye on someone, and it's karmic. Okay, got the 2 of Wands. Now straight away I'm going to say 2, 2, 2. It's all about partnerships. Okay, so 2s are about partnerships, about unions coming, people unionizing, that's not right, becoming together and a union taking place. You would think I'd be a native English speaker, but clearly. Okay, so the 2 of Wands for me is the now what card. Okay, so you've decided you're going to take a wand. You've taken this new beginning. Now what? Okay, so you could be kind of thinking almost ahead of yourself. Like, you could be looking at someone and being like, oh, I really want to message them. I've got this cup of love to offer you, or offer them. Or like I say, it could be the other way around. But you kind of get stuck in that. It's not anxiety, but it's that, well, we could do this, we could do that. Be careful you don't build someone up in a way that they won't be able to live up to. And I know that's not very, very well explained. Sometimes we can idolise people, we can put them up on this pedestal, but that's not who they are. You can kind of create this imaginary relationship, then how they're going to be, and what they're going to say to you, and you have to understand it's coming from a place. It's not coming from a place of. It's coming from your ego, where you're kind of projecting things onto somebody else where they might not necessarily be like that, and then you can kind of almost be quite disappointed, and it can really put you off the person when you find out who they actually are, and how they actually speak and how they actually treat you. So be a little bit careful not to get too up in your head, okay? And you can't make this up. You can't make this up. You can't make this up, Libra. You should see the smile on my face, Libra. This is amazing. You've got the 2 of Cups. Okay, so we've got all the 2s. 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay, could be angel signs you're seeing. But there's your union. There's your cup of love being, coming together. You have to have 1 cup in order to have 2 cups, okay? Yeah, oh my God, Libra. I'm going to have to pause for a moment. Hold on. I just needed to take a breath. Libra, you have got an amazing new opportunity in love coming in. It's someone, or someone's been watching you. Someone has been watching someone, and you have got this connection coming in that is karmically fated. It's gonna help you heal. I don't think this is going to cause any discomfort. This is very heaven blessed, heaven sent healing. It's soulmate, twin flame, whatever label you want to put on it. There's this element of hanging around, like I say, someone's watching, spying. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. You'd have to just be a little bit careful you don't drain energy by doing that, because you know everything's energy. So watching someone online is as much spying as it is, you know, following them home from work. But yeah. Libra, I'm so happy for you. You've got to have this love coming in that's going to bring in some balance for you. Maybe you are just a little bit out of balance, and you get that extra cup that helps ease your mind. It's coming in, Libra. Do not worry. Do not fret. There's a move that needs to be made. If it's you, make the move, because look what's coming in. It's an amazing love is coming in. It wants to come in. We'll take a couple of intuitive whispers, just to see if there's anything else. The magic of nothingness. That's although it's fine to, you know, we've got that kind of circular energy again. Maybe you don't have to do anything. Maybe it is another person. So for some of you out there, it's you that needs to make the move. Get out the hanged man sort of type positioning, and for others it's someone else. Okay, so let go of control. Like I say, don't overthink it. Don't project this idealized version of someone. You know, it needs to be real. It needs to be grounded in that sense. You know, it can't be you thinking that, you know, someone's absolutely perfect when none of us are perfect. Okay, and also just before I take that next card, just want to show the imagery of the dove. Obviously it's very peaceful, and also you've got the dove on the Ace of Cups dropping in that token, which is an offering from the divine. Okay, but also birds are communication. Okay, so there's a couple of birds here as well. Obviously you've got the dove there, but so that it's something, and obviously down here, like I said, with the it was very social media-y type energy, you know, online energy. So yeah, there could be some communication. Emotions are energy in motion. Okay, so yeah, don't be afraid of your emotions. Just don't be overly emotional. Don't over expect. You know, just be very careful not to get bound up in your head a little bit and kind of stuck on what has been. I don't think you are particularly, but just be a little bit careful. Again, you got the wings here. Okay, you've also got this healing energy with the caduceus type imagery. I think this is going to be a very healing love that comes in for you. So these are the moon messages oracle. Just take a couple just to end the reading. So we've got the law of attraction. Yep, sit back. Maybe it is somebody else, but like I say, it could be both. Yeah, it's the law of attraction. Okay, so it's something that you've worked on yourself, and you've healed your cup. You know, like I say, you've filled your cup, you've healed, you've been through it. You know, there's been some real issues, whatever they are. They're going to be very specific to you, but it's very healed energy here. We've got the caduceus there as well. So this is amazing, Libra. I'm so happy for you. What is the last card? Cleansing. Yeah, healed and cleansed. That's your energy for May, Libra. I'm so happy. You've got such an amazing love coming in. If it's you, take that leap. If it's them, they will take that leap. They will send that message, hit that like button, whatever it is. I'm going to leave it there. Say thank you very much for watching, Libra. Please like, comment and subscribe. And I do want to see some comments. I'll catch you on the next one, because I want to know what happened. Bye.